think of Sheikhul Alam Rahmatullah and his verses, with profound, spiritual and moral teachings, which makes him a great philosopher, not in our own valley, not in our own society, but throughout the world. Abhi Shok Saab bata rahe the that the book which he's carrying is translated into Japanese. So you can see ki throughout the world how people are getting interested towards his work. So I think it's our duty that we also contribute as researchers, as teachers and administrators. We also contribute and think how this work can be further disseminated amongst our society. We all know that his teachings emphasize the importance of unity, love, and tolerance among people, irrespective of their religious or social backgrounds. I think this is one of the most strengths of his teachings, which throughout the world has been recognized, and definitely we should work on it. This is the need of the hour, and we should definitely work on it. As Dr. Nisar has already said, that this particular center has been created with one of the objectives, with one of the motives, and definitely we should work together. Otherwise, some other centers were already there. Islamic Center hai, aapka, Iqbal Institute hai, Urdu Department hai, baki hai, but this center has a specific objective and a specific mandate, and I think we should restrict to that and try to, improve on the various parameters which this center should definitely disseminate. And for that, I have told you from administration side, whatever is to be done, we'll definitely do it. And, I'm sure that by the life of Sheikhul Alam and his teachings, we'll be able to, create such an ambience amongst our youth, amongst our society, with the rich cultural and spiritual heritage of Kashmir, which is his basic, teachings. And I think this particular center can play a great role in it, and definitely I look forward for this. And Sheikhul Alam's emphasis on peace, compassion, and social justice has left a lasting legacy influencing the ethos of Kashmiri society. We all know it. It's the need of the hour, and repeatedly I am saying that this particular center can play a great role, and definitely, I will look forward to it. When we look at Sufism, Sufism is a mystical and spiritual dimension, of Islam, and that emphasizes the inward journey of the individual towards a deeper connection with God. It focuses on personal experience, inner purification, and the development of qualities such as love, compassion, and humility, which are the basic, foundations of all, religions, whether Sufism, Hinduism, Christianity. Basic is compassion and humanity, which Sheikhul Alam so many, years back has put in his thought. And definitely we as teachers, we as researchers, we as administrators have a role to play. And inshallah, definitely, I'm sure the director of the center, his faculty and research scholars will definitely come up with various types of work which can be further disseminated, and for that whatever is to be done from administrative side, we'll definitely do it. I congratulate the director and his team for organizing today's seminar, one of the very important seminars, and I'm sure many more such seminars will come up in a broader, clientage, inshallah. Thank you very much.
When we see that conversion in Kashmir has been almost peaceful, and the credit goes to the different Sufis and saints and sheikhs who have come from either from the valley or from outside the country. And during these times when they passed away, people have in their memory, in their reverence and their respect, built the shrines throughout the country. Almost we have shrines in every village. If you visit the villages, if you visit the Srinagar city, you will see everywhere the shrines, which has a tremendous sociological, economic, educational value and role to play. We see that all the shrines in Kashmir in prehistoric times were almost known for his contribution in education sector, and those were named as maktabs earlier. Similarly, we have seen that almost every shrine was organizing a verse every year, almost annual verse, which has an economic value. And normally on Fridays and other holidays, people visit shrines, and it has an economic value also. Then we can come to the socio-cultural value of the shrines. We see that almost every season of Kashmir, particularly before the advent or before the Wahhabi culture, in slightly a Wahhabi culture, and almost everybody visits the shrines in Kashmir for certain internal, certain external reasons they visit the shrines. And we see that the most respectful and most that revered relationship on the shrine is between the divine and the devotees. And we have all shrines play a crucial role in the cultural values, cultural setup of the every season. If we go to the material, when we discuss the material culture which is associated with the shrines, we see that every shrine has its own architect. We see different paintings at the different shrines. We see that different relics or different items which have been associated to the Sufis and the saints at different shrines. Or we see the other material culture at the shrines, which again play a pivotal role in the cultural making of any society, and same is true of the Kashmir at present. So we believe we as this center of Sheikhul Alam chair or the Department of Islamic Studies and other departments, they are doing a commendable job. But when this particular center was created, it was created with a ambition, with a motto to translate the writings, to translate the poetic knowledge of Sheikhul Alam. And this center, as well as the writers and the scholars like Professor Shok and his brother, they have done a commendable job in translating the text, translating the poetry of Sheikhul Alam. And I believe that whatever way we are from administration, we are trying to fund the center. Honorable Vice Chancellor last year has already approved certain funds for the translation of different manuscripts, different poetry of the Sheikhul Alam into different languages, whether it was Urdu, whether it was Kashmiri, or whether it was English. But still we need to do more. And Honorable Vice Chancellor already is there. She is in liberal for funding such centers which work for the cultural and historical knowledge of Kashmir as such. And we all know that these people have played a tremendous role, whether it was it is the moral education, it is the general education, it is the economy, it is the culture, it is the religious values. All saints and Sufis have played a tremendous role in the Kashmiri society, and Sheikhul Alam among the Kashmiris figures among the top of toppers among them. When we talk of the context, I just read one stanza of his poetry in a text which denotes his knowledge and his denotes his when Sheikhul Alam has said that Quran Paran Paran Zindako Rudak Quran Paran Paran Ono Goisur Quran Paran Paran Zindak Ono Muduk Zindak Quran Paran Paran Ono Muduk Quran Paran Paran Ono Goisur Quran Paran Paran Ono Muduk Quran Paran Paran Dud Mansur. Shukriya Budwa. Thank you.
The Bahaqi's manuscript needed thorough deciphering and modern rendering that resulted in Kulliyat Sheikhul Alam, edited by Naji Munawar. He is no more now. In attempting to, there are as many as 12 manuscripts of Hazrat Sheikhul Alam in his personal library and well preserved. In attempting to read and determine the real text, one has to be conversant with various vocational practices, fauna and flora, clothing, foods, and social hierarchy. Ignorance leads to reading texts like Gambur, Prakhat, Karan, Chamkrao. That means my inner secret is exposed through my complaint, to Gambur, Prakat, Karan, Chamkrao. Turichinam to Bhav, because as if the person is a bird. That is, crows express my secret, my feathers fell from my body. Or, Utshi Dapan, Dukandore, Mokshi Dapan, iti as. And people read it, Okshi Dapan, Dukandori. And this is what they mean. The Alami says that, Alami, that read, that shutter, says, listen to the loom. The shutter says, be intent. Since the Sheikh, being the first complete poet, this is my belief, since the Sheikh was the first complete poet, was the most representative of his times, as well as of the constants in Kashmiri culture, and as such, he was a master of metaphor, irony, anecdote, parable, apostrophe, paradox, and other poetic devices. All these merits are lacking in other poets. So I regard him the greatest poet we have ever produced. A reader of modern times has to have a thorough knowledge of the patterns of life that existed over 700 years ago, as well as of the permanent features of Kashmir identity in its non-political parlance. Text of the Nand Rishi or Sheikh Nuruddin and that of his disciples, and various shrines obtaining at the most picturesque heights of the valley, are the most remarkable feature of the palpable identity of Kashmiri people, the tangible identity. The shrines of the immediate Khalifas, namely Baba Zain Shah Sahab at Ashmukam, Baba Qayamuddin, Baba Nasruddin, Rishi at Sar, Baba Bamuddin Rishi at Bumzu, Baba Shukruddin Rishi at Watlab, and Baba Qayamuddin at Mazna Kolgam are the vibrant centers of spiritual and cultural activities of the people. These shrines and many more, including those of some women rishis, have stood out through numerous onslaughts, calamities, and mayhems. It can be safely surmised that people's reverence for and fervent attachment with the shrines shall remain unabated, rather increase in future because of various dystopias and increasing uncertainty. Faith in the rishis, Vasuransi, is unvacillating and ever-growing. Various expressions of this devotion are communal feasts. Sufi legacy and Sufi poetry too have had a long legacy parallel to the Rishi movement. And it is hoped that in near future, the task of compilation and reprinting the works obtaining in hundreds of books and undertaken without any further loss of time. Many of the works have been digitalized, but hundreds of books and manuscripts are yet to be retrieved from the perishable cellulose stuff.
It's my pleasure and honor to welcome you all to the inaugural session of today's seminar, Texts, Shrines and Sufis in Kashmir, with special reference to Sheikhul Alam. Kashmir, often referred to as paradise on earth, is not only blessed with breathtaking landscapes, but is also a cradle of cultural and spiritual traditions. The beautiful valley of Kashmir, home to many tongues, people, cultures, ethnicities, can be defined in terms of three things: texts, shrines and Sufis. A description of Kashmir without these three defining features would be incomplete. Regarding texts, we have been on the front lines, be they religious or secular texts. We, of course, are a land of shrines that everyone knows. And of course, Sufi culture is an integral part of our culture as well. And what better way to pay tribute to these defining features than to have academia share their thoughts and knowledge. As we embark on this intellectual journey, we aim to not only understand the historical and cultural dimensions of Sufism in Kashmir, but also to ponder its contemporary relevance. In a world where harmony and understanding are crucial, the teachings of Sufi saints, particularly those of Sheikhul Alam, offer a beacon of light that transcends boundaries and fosters unity. In this seminar, we will attempt to focus on these aspects, particularly in the light of the contribution of Sheikhul Alam, thereby promoting and propagating the spiritual and mystical essence of Kashmir. As we are all aware, Sheikhul Alam, the Alamdar, has left an indelible mark on Kashmir as a saint, a social reformer, a poet, a multidimensional person of intellectual prowess. We have tried our best to make this seminar interdisciplinary with contributions from scholars from history, Islamic studies, other social sciences, philosophy, literature, and other fields. We have also made the seminar multilingual so that language does not become an obstacle to thought, intellect, and knowledge sharing. Here I would like to mention that one of the important aims of this center is to work relentlessly on the spiritually packed, mystical legacy of Kashmir that has considerably played a huge part in our cultural insight that puts a distinctive flavor of Kashmir, irrespective of class and religion. The center is attempting to explore different avenues of leaving a lasting impression on the academic endeavors. And for that, I cannot but thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor for encouraging us and being there for us and acceding to our every legitimate request. I finally once again request all of you, welcome all of you, and sincerely hope that this seminar delivers more than what we anticipate from it, which I think it surely will. Thank you.